The moment is here, and I feel like this is the official kickoff to the weekend. People is live right now at the MusiCares 2019 Person of the Year ceremony, and they're honoring none other but the iconic Dolly Parton. I am Roxy Diaz.
And I'm Melody too, and like Roxy said, we're at one of the biggest nights this weekend for the Grammys. All the biggest stars are coming out to honor Dolly Parton, and we're going to talk to her too.
I know, you did an amazing story on Dolly that just was on People Magazine, the cover. What was it like to being able to have that one-on-one with such a legend?
She's incredible. She shows up early. Early is on time for Dolly. She makes that very clear. She's everything you want. She's funny, she's sassy, she's smart. She keeps you on your toes.
Really?
Yeah, we loved it.
And it's funny because she talks about never retiring, which seems surreal at 73.
Yeah, she's had an iconic career already. She could go, you know, she could finish, go to an island, enjoy her life, but she said she wants to actually fall dead on stage like any true performer.
Well, that won't be happening tonight, okay? It's a big night. A lot of stars are going to be coming by. We already seen Leon Bridges is right down, like 3 people down from us right now. We also have Pink that's supposed to be coming through. Katy Perry.
A bunch of amazing women. Brandi Carlile, who is racking up the nominations this year. She might be a big winner on Sunday. Casey Musgraves, Album of the Year. That album was incredible. I don't know if, you know, it resonated so much with across genres, not just country, which I think there's been such a change across the industry with country music. I mean, you see pop stars here honoring Dolly, country stars, and even R&B, which is amazing.
It's gonna be actually Yolanda Adams is supposed to be here in a little later on. We had Jean Baptiste come and speak to us a little earlier too. So it's a big night, and again, like we said, this is really like the kickoff to Grammy weekend. We're gonna be live right here on the red carpet all night long, from the beginning to the end, having so much fun, talking so many things Grammy, so many things music. But let's get into Dolly Parton. What's some of your favorite Dolly moments that you have too?
She's just fearless. She doesn't hide who she is. I mean, look at her. She is always dressed up like Dolly. It was funny, one of my favorite moments, she told us that when she goes to the grocery store, she looks like Dolly Parton.
That is funny.
No sweats, no makeup. Yeah.
Just Dolly all the time.
Leon Bridges.
Leon Bridges. Hey, how are you doing? Come on up and hang out with us. Leon, it's so great to have you here. Early, ready for Dolly. What does Dolly mean to you?
Man, you know, I love Dolly's story. You know, it's you know, rad to see, you know, somebody like her who came from nothing and made a huge name for herself in the country world. And I'm a Texas boy, so I'm all about marrying country music and R&B together. So,
what impact do you think someone like Dolly makes on musicians like yourself?
Yeah, you know, she's a great songwriter, you know, and so, you know, I aspire to, you know, to be that same caliber, you know, and so it's a daily, you know, ongoing process to, you know, become a great songwriter.
Fun fact, she says that when she gets with Linda Perry, she can knock out 6 songs in 1 hour setting. How long does it take you to write one song?
6 years, you know. You know, so yeah, that's, see that, you know, that's where I want to be, you know, eventually. So that's amazing.
What can you tease about your performance tonight?
Man, I'm performing with Mavis Staples, you know, mom, that's mom, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but yeah, I'm performing Not Enough Love with Mavis Staples.
I like how you went back to just having a little moment there with John B. You're like, yeah, I'm performing with Mavis Staples right now.
Right there, for sure.
So this weekend, huge weekend, especially tonight right here with MusiCares. It's such a big organization with artists. I feel like we've all had that I'm sleeping on somebody's couch moment before we make it. Can you talk about that moment for you and how MusiCares matters to you?
Totally. I mean, that's you know, that's my narrative. You know, I was you know, straight up on the couch, from the couch to sign, you know, Columbia Records, you know, and so, you know, I think it's rad that, you know, MusiCares, you know, you know, they help out musicians, and I understand what it's like, you know, to not have anybody, you know, any help. So.
Not only Dolly Parton is a big talk, but so is the Motown tribute that they're going to be doing at the Grammys. The first it was said J-Lo's going to be doing it. Then we heard a few other big names in there. What else are you looking forward to on Sunday?
Man, I think it's rad to be in the same room with all my musical heroes, and so that's what I'm excited about the most.
Name your Mount Rushmore of music heroes to you.
Woo. Man, I mean, Drake's up there, you know.
On your Mount Rushmore?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah. I'm on the spot, man. That was the first thing on the top of the head. But I mean, Drake, Chance the Rapper, Kendrick Lamar, all those guys. Yeah.
It's a lot of women, amazing women nominated this year, and last year there weren't as many. So, is there a woman in your life you really like to thank for making a difference in your life?
Oh man, you know, it goes to Lisa Sawyer, my mother. You know, Mom, I owe everything, you know, to her. So.
Well, Leon, we're not going to keep you. We know we have a lot of people that want to say hi to you. It's a big night for you. So thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you in there in a little bit. All right, have fun this weekend. All right, guys, as we said, we are going to be here live on the red carpet this entire night. It's a big night, MusiCares, and I love how the story is all about helping those artists who are coming up, who you're sleeping on the couch. You might be singing in the subway, but you never know when you're going to get that big break.
Totally, and they've raised actually more than $6 million in the last year to help needy musicians who, you know, aren't having the best luck right now.
Hey, how are you gonna know?
Someone fun coming in.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. Yes, that's right. Now, big night for Dolly tonight. What does Dolly Parton mean to you?
Dolly Parton means authenticity, strength, pizzazz, sequins, really awesome hair. Yeah.
I wore my hair tonight for Dolly. It's getting in everybody's way, but it's here.
Yeah, I wore a little shiny for her.
There you go.
She's also an amazing entrepreneur. She kind of shows that women can do it all if they want. And her songs from 9 to 5 to Jolene they're fun. Even when she sings Jolene, it's about this song about asking another man to not take, asking another woman not to take her man. Like, even that has a interesting angle, and I love that. She's so smart.
I feel like we've all had a real life Jolene once in a while. We were leaving.
Yeah. Jolene. I support you, but don't take my man.
What would you say to her tonight when you see her?
If I don't pass out, I'd say thank you. I'm sure she gets a lot of that, but it's a big thing that she's done to help pave a road for just a really unique type of woman to be able to blaze her own trail.
What is one of your favorite Dollyisms? One of your favorite moments from Dolly? Is there something that sticks out in particular?
I remember, I don't know the exact quotations, but people were talking about her showing her body, and she kind of I remember I was really young when I heard this, and I was like, cool. She was just talking about this is my body, and I'm going to show it how I want to, and that's not the topic of discussion, and she just kind of liberated us from feeling so self-conscious.
Yeah.
If you want to show it off, right?
It's mine anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she just makes you feel so confident in yourself, and she's not afraid to say what she thinks. Is that kind of what you also took from her and hope to put out in the world?
Definitely, and I think her songwriting, above all, as a songwriter, I respect her lyrics, her melodies, and the song structure. She's a fine musician, and she's a fine musician, right? She plays so many different types of instruments on stage. She'll be just going off on so many things. So I think she's always exemplifying you can do anything you want, is what she's saying.
And you don't have to stop either.
Right, exactly. She's you want to play the violin while singing a hit song, you can do that, right? Yeah.
There's no stopping. Well, Mick, thank you so much for stopping with us. Have fun in there. It's so great to see you.
Have a great night.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, the stars will not stop all night long. We never know who's going to come behind us. Actually, we have our producer, Jessica, on the side right now. She's just next person, because that's what it's going to be all night long.
Who are you excited to see tonight? There's so many stars.
You know, I envy you because you get to see so many people, and I don't think I've ever been in the same room as Dolly Parton. So
Dolly's
this is a big
another
night.
level, though. She's an icon, and like we were saying earlier, there aren't that. It's hard to be an icon these days, and she has transcended, you know, so many different decades and moments. TV, movies, singing. She does everything.
I just really want to know if she ever feels some type of way that I Will Always Love You is always for Whitney Houston, and we really know that that was really her song first.
And
people seem to forget that.
Well, we'll make sure. Vince Gill is coming tonight, and they duetted on that song. So we'll make sure it gets its own moment.
We'll get that moment in there for it, all right? And so many other people that are going to be here. Once again, Chris Stapleton, I keep saying that name. He sold out Madison Square Garden 7 days in a row, and I did not get my Tennessee whiskey in person. So tonight, Roxy wants a serenade from Chris Stapleton. Will it happen? Probably not. But you guys get to watch me get shut down, okay?
Now, what do you want to hear Dolly sing tonight? What are you excited
Oh my
for?
gosh.
I think 9 to 5 has to close out with that, right?
9 to 5 is just a classic. And what I love that they're doing, especially with her Netflix special right now, taking her songs, making them into their own anthologies.
Yes.
It's brilliant because when you think about it, who can't write one little mini movie, mini show on 9 to 5?
Yeah.
Who can't write one to Jolene or I Will Always Love You? I think that we can relate so much to her songs, and her songs do really play out like real life movies. So I'm really curious to how the Netflix special is going to come out.
And there's so much to work with because her life is incredible. She grew up incredibly poor. She had so many siblings. Her parents,
One of how many, 12 or 11?
Yeah. Over 10 for sure.
Right.
I mean, it was a very big family, but she always said her mom taught them how to sing and play with music, and that's how they kept themselves entertained and helped them probably get through a lot of tough times, is holding on to what they love, which was music.
Yeah, and I think that also that's something to really be to honor her about. It's her marriage, married for 52 years. It's unheard of. You don't even hear like relationships like that. That's hashtag relationship goals for you. And I love her secret to marriage is always like being far away from him. That's a secret. That's what she says. But it's just so much to talk about with her.
So much, and like you were saying, her marriage, it's pretty private. We've never seen them on a red carpet together. Maybe he'll come tonight. It's a really big night, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. She told us, he does not like the spotlight. Her husband, he's adorable too. He's very good looking, just as good looking as Dolly. But he just shuns the spotlight. And when they have date night, she said they go down to the river by their Tennessee home, and they just like to picnic. How cute is that?
And they like going camping in their RV.
In their RV.
But I
Dolly
have a
camping.
feeling that it's more like glamping than camping. We're gonna ask her what that RV is like. It looks like. Do you like touring people's closets? I want to tour that RV.
The Dolly RV.
I feel like it's maybe a double decker. It's probably got 2 stories, like a crazy foyer. I just need a tour of the RV.
And she cooks too. So maybe they're like cooking and camping and everything. I mean, she told us she wakes up every day at 3 a.m. and then cooks breakfast for herself, for her husband. He loves to eat, Southern staples. She'll make like fried chicken and
fried okra,
biscuits, gravy.
Yeah,
amazing.
No, not at 3 a.m., not Roxy Diaz. What are you doing at 3 a.m., Melody Chick?
I mean, I'm dead asleep.
Right. That's just not the type of... See, they don't make women like that no more, and that's why Dolly Parton is so special, so iconic. But also another thing to remember, too, is that the Grammy Museum is also honoring her, putting some of her old costumes on display as well, which is absolutely amazing. Over 52 pieces, I believe. Have you ever even been inside the Grammy Museum and seen some of
It's really cool. If you haven't checked it out, you should go down to the Grammy Museum. They've done exhibitions with Taylor Swift and her lyrics, and it's super cool. And the Dolly exhibit, I think you shouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
I mean, her career,
lots of sequins, lots of glitter. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I just want to go walk through there and just see.
Yeah.
It's just so much in her career that she's done, and I think she was even taken back also on seeing some
very
of the things
humble
that was there.
about it.
Yeah, really humble. So again, we're here all night long right here at the red carpet of MusiCares. MusiCares, another great organization, great foundation that helps artists that are just starting out, or artists that fall on hard times, because we've all been there. We've all struggled or needed somebody to help pull us up, and that's what this foundation does.
To have that support, I think, someone like Katy Perry, she said she, I think, went through, 4 or 5 record deals that all fell through, and I think for her to come tonight too, it can't just be Dolly, it must be that she also feels that MusiCares had made such a difference in artists' lives. She's so supportive of even her glam squad, making sure they're taken care of. I mean, it's a good group tonight.
Yeah, Pink, who just got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame just last week, was absolutely amazing. It's gonna be, again, a crazy night. And if you guys have questions that you want us to ask, be sure you tweet us right now at People. Be sure you hit us, slide into the DMs on Instagram. Hey.
Hello.
That's so crazy. Hi. Hi. You guys, nice to see both of you guys here. You look fabulous.
Well, thank you very much.
I love you. You came dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Representing tonight.
Repping for Dolly. What does Dolly mean for you?
Dolly is everything to me. She is the undisputed queen of country music, and such an accidental but such an important feminist. To me, she's my absolute hero.
This is such a big weekend, not just for Dolly, but for you too.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it like to really kick off tonight and go into this incredible, weekend for you? I mean, you've been at it for a long time.
Yeah, it all just feels so celebratory. It's like I'm 37 years old. I'm on my 7th album. And my reaction to all this is that I feel really joyful and full of gratitude, but kind of quite relaxed. Like I'm ready for it, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm enjoying it right now, not in retrospect.
So, for you guys who don't know, Brandy has probably 100 Grammy nominations.
Right. They're saying album of the year. Are you even nervous when you hear that album of the year may go to you? What goes through your mind when you look at that category and you see everybody else that's on the list?
I go straight out of body when you say that. I don't even know how to reconcile
that. I think you tensed up a little.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to be there, I'm going to see the whole thing go down, and that's what I'm most excited about. And when I wake up on Monday morning, I'm still going to be Catherine's wife and the mother to my 2 girls. And that's really what matters the most to me.
Does life change for you, though, if you win the award, if you don't win the award? I mean, like you said, you're still the same person, you're still a wife, you're still a mother, but what would it mean to win Album of the Year?
It would be an accolade that to me would be unprecedented. It would be something that I would be able to tell my kids about, something I could take with me through the generations and really be proud of. But I'm just as proud of the nomination. So the gratitude expands full circle around the whole experience. I don't need to win to feel this way.
And where's the rest of the family tonight?
They're here. Yeah, my mom is here. Everybody's here. My brother's here. They're sitting down and they can't believe what they're seeing.
Okay, so it is Dolly's night tonight, so I gotta ask you, go-to Dolly song that you're singing in the shower or at karaoke, whichever one you choose.
Oh, girl, I mean, I Will Always Love You, Jolene. 9 to 5 right now is my jam.
Right?
You've been doing Coat of Many Colors.
I've been doing Coat of Many Colors with my niece. I think I grew up really poor, and that song speaks to my heart.
We were just talking about her life. It's incredible. I mean, Dolly grew up incredibly poor with so many siblings, and her family struggled. Is it so inspiring to see her here tonight? I mean, after all these years.
It's so inspiring, and the way Dolly talks about growing up in poverty is the way I feel about it. I feel really blessed by that experience because I'm not afraid of not having money. I'm not afraid of not having means. I know how that feels. And I'm no happier now than I was then because I always had the love and support.
And that's what I love about MusiCares, because they bring back and they give back to those artists that are in need, that are struggling. Yeah. We've all had that, and I keep saying it over and over. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but that we slept on that somebody's couch moment. We really needed somebody to come reach back and pull up. So what does it mean to you to have MusiCares here and honoring somebody like Dolly Parton and musicians like yourself?
People need to fully understand what MusiCares does, and that it doesn't just reach up to celebrities, famous people, people that are doing well. It reaches musicians at all levels. It educates youth. It shows kids and the people around them that there's legitimacy in this job, that it's a real job, and it helps people out of the grips of addiction. It does things that are monumental in our community, and let's face it, music is the transcendent and the universal language for human beings on planet Earth, and MusiCares helps to continue those opportunities for people.
I love how passionate you are when you speak up, because you can really tell it makes such a difference in the lives of these musicians who have hit a rough patch or are still struggling, and it's incredible.
Well, we're not going to keep you because we know there's so many people that want to talk to you tonight, and it's a huge night for you. So once again, congratulations on such an amazing year. And I'm sure that seeing that trophy on the book stand, it's at least a good testament to the sacrifice that you and the family have put in also, right?
We're going on vacation after
We're going to Disney!
It.
Thank you guys so much.
Enjoy
Have fun
the
tonight.
night.
Thank you guys. Again, a crazy night tonight. Wow, what a get.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. Oh,
we have
well, hey, it's just keep going. Keep going.
I love Liz. I mean, you're very Dollified.
I'm feeling the Dolly moment right now.
Is everybody showing up just as Dolly as possible?
Yes.
The best.
I think I've worn 6 packs of hair just for Dolly tonight.
Yes, me too. I was like, it's not enough. More,
It's
more,
not enough.
more.
What is your ode to Dolly tonight? If you had to pick one thing.
Anything that's sparkly. I mean, that's it. And then the bigger the hair.
The bigger the better.
Yeah,
I love it. And you're performing tonight.
Yes, I am.
Can you tease a little bit about what we're going to see?
Yeah, so Dolly had these amazing albums she did as a trio with Emmylou Harris and Linda Ronstadt, and they're like iconic. And so I get to help just do a recreation and an homage to that moment in her career with Jennifer Nettles and Margot Price.
Okay, so can I ask the real question?
Yes.
What shot of what are you going to take before you get on stage? Because I would be so nervous singing in front of Dolly.
No, you know what? I've met Dolly before, we've talked before, so it feels a little bit easier. But I definitely heard like the Bob Dylan year was tough. You know what I mean? But I think Dolly is she just exudes, yes, just happiness and welcoming. So I think it'll be easier to sing for someone like her because she'll just be she's just such a welcoming person. You know, you feel like you're doing a good job in front of her. So it should be, but there probably will be like at least some champagne or something.
What if she's giving you the Meryl Streep Devil Wears Prada face? What do you do then?
You turn and look at somebody else.
You guys take this note. Take this note.
Now, this isn't your first Grammys weekend.
No.
Do you feel a little bit more like comfortable, relaxed, enjoying it?
Yes, and also because I've never been to MusiCares before, but this
okay.
definitely feels like a cool event to be a part of.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, not as nervousy, jittery, which is kind of nice. Yeah.
And so many amazing country women are nominated this year at the Grammys. Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for all of them.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Kelsey and Marin and Casey and
So many.
Margot. And the truth is, I got to be a part of the Grammy task force that is working right now to try and make sure that we have more opportunities for women, and like everyone who's in an underrepresented group, we need more diversity in the leadership. We need more diversity in the decision makers. So we have a space that's actually reflective of what the United States music scene is.
Felt some change in the past year, you think, personally?
I think, and we haven't given formal recommendations yet, but I've seen them listening to what's going on, and you've watched changes happen, like in specific decision-making committees have gotten much better. And I think it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a while, but I see it starting to happen. Yeah. So I think, keep screaming and demanding more.
Why not? And we could scream. If there's one thing that women know how to do, we know how to scream, yell, and make sure that our voices are heard. Okay? But Sunday's a big day, and I feel like tonight is kind of like the kickoff to the Grammys. What are you excited for Sunday? Are you excited for any one of the big tributes, especially because Dolly will be performing also?
Right, I know as well. And I think that's kind of what I've been mostly wrapped up in. I think just thinking about her. So probably that, yeah.
What's coming up this year for you?
This year, actually, coming up in March here, I do like a full round the globe. So I go to Europe, and then I'm going to stop in Singapore because of Crazy Rich Asians, and then going to Australia, and then flying back home. So it's going to be a whole round the world ticket. Yeah.
Amazing.
I love it. Well, the big night tonight, as we get, I've been asking everybody what's their go-to Dolly Parton karaoke, singing in the shower, favorite moment. What do you like to go to?
I mean, it's gonna sound normal, I guess, but like 9 to 5 is just, I mean, Jolene is it, but like 9 to 5 is just so like
fun and party time.
You like hear that bass and you're like, I'm in it, the typewriter.
Would you have cast it yourself for the video of 9 to 5?
Would I have been in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like one of the secretaries in the back, like I'd be anything. I'd be so down to do that.
I love it. Well, I know that you have a big night ahead of you, and then once again, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Love the outfit. So good. How many outfits did you go through before you chose this one?
Actually, this was the first one, and I knew.
See?
Yeah.
It's the first one, and that's it. When you know, you know.
Got instinct.
You know, you know. Thank you again so
Have
much.
fun
Appreciate it.
tonight.
Have fun tonight. All right, it's going, guys. Tonight we are not stopping. Like we said, the celebrities will keep on coming.
Yeah, I love how supportive all the women in country are of each other. So many are nominated, but they will always stick up for the other one.
Yeah, if you see me pulling at this ponytail, it's because it's heavy. And
I don't know how she's going to get it
hair
out.
for Dolly Parton, and I might let her just take the ponytail with her when she comes by and talks to us. But Melody, I mean, so much has happened already, and we still have so many people that are going to be rolling through this red carpet. Anybody else that you're excited to see, that you saw their names and you're like, oh my gosh?
You know what? I think Little Big Town has had such a big year. They had Better Man with Taylor. That song blew up, and now they're hosting tonight.
We haven't even mentioned that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Little Big Town is hosting tonight.
We will be talking to them hopefully soon. They have a big night ahead. I don't know, Katy Perry, we haven't seen her in a while. She's kind of taken a step back. I mean, she'll be on American Idol, but she said in a new interview, she's not touring this year. She's not working on an album, which is...
And she's not interested in marriage. Oh, were we supposed to say that? Well, I'm going to ask her about it. I'm just curious.
She seems very happy with Orlando Bloom either way. Yeah.
Do you need a piece of paper at the end of the day? Katie, do you want a piece of paper? Things that we will ask. Miley Cyrus also coming through.
Newlywed.
A newlywed Miley Cyrus. She
and
snuck
Dolly's
that one in there.
daughter.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see. Miley gave me my first red carpet tattoo. She had a pen. She likes to make tattoos on her spare time, and she drew a tattoo on my arm. I should have probably got the real thing just tattooed on me because it was from Miley, but
what did she draw?
a little alien. As Miley
Doesn't
would.
surprise me.
Yeah, as Miley
I can't
would.
wait to see what she shows up in because she always goes all out with the fashion.
Yeah.
And to honor her godmother, I'm ready.
I really want to ask Dolly, since she doesn't have any children of her own,
Yeah.
but she has a slew of nieces and nephews, and Miley is her goddaughter. I wonder what she would leave Miley Cyrus in her will.
What would you want from Dolly if you were Miley?
Oh,
She has
an
a lot of
endless
wigs.
amount of hair. I'm looking, I'm going like hair. I want to play with those wigs.
Yeah. She actually told us she has so many wigs, and she just kind of picks what she wants that day.
She should do a rent the runway for her wigs. That would actually go. She may not get them back in the same place or same piece as she lends them out, but I think that would be actually a good idea.
I mean, it'd be more comfortable than this
Now,
situation.
guys, you don't understand right now. Mr. Ed right now is calling for his tail back because I don't know what possessed me to wear the heaviest ponytail in the world tonight, but this is People Magazine, and we do red carpets, and we have to come fabulous, and it's Dolly Parton, so the more hair, the better.
Dolly's gonna
in this
appreciate it.
situation. Hey, who else do we have over here?
Ooh, we have Jennifer Nettles coming. She looks
Okay.
very
She
glam
looks
tonight.
absolutely
Everyone's pulling out
amazing.
all the stops for Dolly.
It's going to be a big
She's
night.
reuniting with Cam on the carpet right now.
Hey.
Jennifer, hello.
Look at
come on
you,
in.
beautiful. You look absolutely
You-
amazing.
yeah.
All right, first of all, diamonds are a girl's best friend, and you're wearing them
And
today.
you live up, so everyone live can see you.
Thank you. This is Armani. This is Hearts on Fire.
Oh,
I can't
diamonds.
even believe they let me out with these things. But they do. I don't know.
I mean, you see security just for that.
Right? For sure. Someone's going to knock me in the head and carry me off for these things.
Absolutely amazing and beautiful. And like we are honoring the women tonight. The woman, Dolly Parton.
Woman, absolutely. And what is not to love about her? She is a national treasure. She is an icon. She is a mentor. She is a friend. She is the most authentic, smartest, funniest, most genuine, caring. Yeah,
That
I
came
could
from the
go
heart.
on
I
and
love
on
it.
and
I
on.
love it.
Yeah, I've admired her for years, and she's definitely a mentor. But I have the pleasure of calling her friend. I did a couple of movies about her childhood that were on NBC, and I got to play her mom in it, and it's just she's a special, special lady.
How funny is that though? You're playing Dolly's
Her
mom.
mom,
Right,
I
yeah.
know.
Doesn't even
So
sound right.
What an honor, because that's such a sacred relationship, and she and her mom had such a great relationship. So to get to do that, I was honored.
What were some of those things, those mom mannerisms that Dolly said, you have to be sure you do this way. My mom wouldn't do it like that.
Yes.
No, I mean, her being your friend too, she must have really been on you.
You know what? Well, I asked her, I said, what can you tell me, ahead of time in terms of, based on what you've seen and those things, me do that would help me really capture your mom? And she said, I'll put it to you this way. My mama was just like me without the glitter. And I was like, that says a lot. That says a lot.
Go big and bigger.
Yes.
Dolly loves to cook. Have you ever gotten to eat her food?
No, but
Oh,
I would
we gotta
love
make
to.
that happen.
I would love to.
You're not a real friend.
She owes me an invitation. She owes me an invitation for sure.
Oh my
You've
God.
had such a big year. You had this huge hit, Babe, and
yes.
you were
We
at
had
the
a new
Reputation
album
tour,
out.
a new
Yes,
album. You
we
were
put out-
everywhere.
We're on tour, yes.
What
all
was
of
this?
it.
Was it just a whirlwind for you?
It was a big year. It was a big year. It was a fun year. We put out a record bigger. We had the song Babe with Taylor. We went on tour. I did a movie with Focus Features called Harriet that'll be out this year.
Cool.
Fantastic. It's been a big year.
And it's a big year for women in general, and the Academy is finally recognizing us the way we should. Well, the way we should. We're getting there. We're getting there. But how excited are you for the weekend and to see that women are finally getting there? We're being honored and being recognized.
It's about time. It's about time. I think there is so much that women have to offer in music, and that we want, our voices. I want to hear people who are like me, who have the same struggles as me. I want to be able to feel represented when I listen to music, and so it's fantastic that women are being more represented.
Well, Jennifer, we always love talking to you.
Thank
you
you,
for
guys.
stopping
I don't want to
by.
let it go.
Enjoy
Have
your night.
Have
Just
fun.
have fun.
And if
Yes.
those diamonds are missing,
Don't
don't come looking for me.
me.
I'm wearing them. But, oh my gosh, what a beautiful soul. Absolutely amazing to see her. It's okay.
Someone got your hair.
Somebody's got my hair. Jennifer's got my hair. It's okay. It's okay.
It's
I'm
caught
telling
in
you.
her diamonds,
Guys,
probably.
it's gonna happen. Somebody is gonna walk away with my ponytail today. It's just gonna happen. Amazing night. Again, everybody's celebrating women, and you made a point earlier, Melody, that
We have Linda Perry in the house.
Nice to see you.
Hello,
Hey,
come on
how
up.
are you?
about a whole situation.
We're live. We're live. We gotta be like, look at you. You look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys do too.
Ready for tonight?
Did you match?
I
We're
will
actually kind of
admit,
all matched
I changed
together
my
in the room.
outfit to
Match.
get to her game level.
I just changed my hair to get to Dolly's level. So let's talk about Dolly tonight. How excited are you to be able to be here and just honor the woman, the icon, Dolly Parton?
Well, I can say Dolly Parton is my friend.
Which
And
everybody can.
That's pretty great, and that we talk on a regular basis. And it's so exciting to have this moment with her because she is literally one of the best storytellers alive, and she is constantly gifting us with songs after songs after songs. And she doesn't worry about what you're going to think or what I'm going to think. She just writes her songs and tells her stories. And they're undeniable because you get very involved with her personally through it. And so I'm just so happy for her that she's having this moment, at where most people, their careers start going down. I feel like Dolly just had a
Only getting
resurgence.
busier.
Yeah,
It's insane, all the things going on. So I'm super excited for her.
And her music continues to be relatable, no matter. And we all know how big Dolly is, and the lifestyle, the glam, and the glitz. But her music always seems relatable. Her stories are just relatables, and they hit home.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like she sets it up for you lyrically to get you into the living room, sitting there on that couch and eating that popcorn or whatever it is the story is. You're literally consuming it all and like, oh, I feel like I'm involved. So she's great at that.
And like you said, you truly are her friend. You work together so, often. You just worked on Dumpling together too.
Yeah.
What is something we would be surprised to know about her that we might not see publicly?
Dolly is exactly what you think she is. And I mean, honestly, and 100 million times that. So when you meet her and she walks in, you're like going, of course.
Yeah.
But then that's what's awesome is like she is exactly that. There's no changing, there's no other character that's hiding. It's like that's exactly who she is.
I think something that stood out to me was her work ethic and how it hasn't changed and how she works as hard as she did in the beginning.
Yeah.
Do you think that they even make artists like Dolly Parton anymore?
No, they don't. It's like, it's a rare breed right now. Honestly, there's like a bunch of, that girl right there, Brandi Carlile, she's amazing. Amazing artist.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Linda.
thank you.
We love talking
Can't
to
wait to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. And she really knows what it is to work. I know you see somebody behind us.
Yes, we have the
Hey,
host of the night.
guys.
Oh, wow, we got to fit you all in. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're fitting
Come on
everybody
in.
in.
Come on in.
Wow. Wow. I mean, guys, you look great, but ladies, wow,
This
wow,
pink
absolutely.
is
This
very
everything. The suit, rhinestones, very Dolly. Was that what you guys were thinking when you were thinking tonight?
Of course, yes. We just want to try to somehow reach her, a little bit of her coattails. Just a tiny bit. We adore Dolly Parton.
Now, what do we have in store tonight? You guys got a big job.
Yeah, we got a host, so we're just gonna try to keep the show going and read the teleprompter really well, and take it in. We've been a part of this event a couple of times, and it's super special. And of course, tonight we get to all hail the queen of country music.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, my knees are quivering right now. I would need a shot of something before I go on stage. So yeah, what's that shot gonna be of? What are you gonna have?
Whiskey, yeah. Whiskey's good.
A little Tennessee whiskey? No shade.
Pull out the Tennessee moonshine is what we should
Oh
do.
gosh, moonshine.
Oh Lord,
you're
that
going
may
hard.
be a train wreck.
Yeah.
Somebody knows how to make a nice, good homemade batch of moonshine somewhere in this audience.
Yes, somewhere
Yeah,
for sure.
Have you been spending a lot of time with Dolly lately, prepping for all this?
Yeah, yesterday afternoon we had rehearsals with her, and she's just so precious. And when you talk to her, she makes you, just feel so special. She really engages, and she's so down to earth. And what an amazing voice she has.
I know, she sounds so good.
Do y'all know that Kimberly named her baby after Dolly?
No, are you serious?
I have a Dolly.
So they have like a
little
really
Dolly.
special bond because we have little baby Dolly, and
We have the Dolly.
the Dolly always asks about baby Dolly.
Has
so.
the Dolly held baby Dolly?
Yes.
Yes.
That is quite a moment.
Yes.
That's actually really cool.
Baby Dolly was very enamored by certain parts of Eva because she had never seen that before.
All of a sudden, Meet the Fockers comes in my head for some reason, but I'll just let that keep on going. Since you guys have been a part of MusiCares for a really long time, can you just talk about what it means to just have a great foundation, organization like this, give back to artists, not just famous, but those starting out, because we all know what it's like to start out and be like, I only have $1. What's on the dollar menu that I could get?
Absolutely. MusiCares is such a phenomenal organization, and they truly care about people. And everyone who's involved in the music community, anyone who has is having a hard time going through an addiction or financial trouble or anything, can reach out to them, and they will take care of them. And it's just an amazing organization.
It just nourishes our community, in past, present, and future. I mean, I think it just gives us that foundation that we all need, and can always remember that they're there for us.
Well, thank you guys so much for stopping.
I don't want to say bye.
I know, don't leave us.
Just
Everyone's
save
so
me a
nice.
shot, please. Save me a shot. I'm coming to look for it. All right, guys, have a good
fun
time
tonight,
tonight.
guys.
All right, so sorry. I know that we're just taking up all the space right now. It was a big
There were
crew
a lot of
that
them.
just came on. That's a lot. We're trying here right now, but oh my gosh, it's just, again, everybody's just enamored. And how cool. Little Dolly gets a picture with
that's a moment.
the Queen Dolly. Can you imagine that? How many likes she would get on Instagram with that picture?
Dolly is on Instagram, by the way. I checked. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I did at her today, so I wonder if she's gonna
She saw it. I
like
had to
it
see
or.
it.
Oh no,
Dolly's
that's
it.
another question for her. How much time do you spend on the gram? I'm just so curious right now.
Aren't all the country people so nice? I have to say.
It
And they're all one
definitely-
big family.
It is one big family. I have to say, covering red carpets for many years like we do, I mean, they're just more and more fun, and it is a big family. Everybody knows each other. I feel like everybody goes to each other's house and have family reunions, and they get Christmas cards together.
Yes.
It's a big night.
They fit all of them in. Like, we just tried to fit all of them in here.
It's impossible. And the space right here, like literally, let me give you guys a little breakdown. We're standing in literally 3.5 feet of space, and we're squeezing everybody in so that we could talk. There's over hundreds of reporters on this red carpet, just to give you an idea of what's going on tonight. And we're all waiting for that moment that Dolly Parton hits the red carpet. I'm curious to what she's gonna wear.
Yes. I mean, what are we predicting? Pink, bedazzled, rhinestones,
I'm
rock and
definitely
roll a little bit.
rhinestones, definitely. I'm kind of thinking white. I don't know why.
White?
But I might, but maybe. But maybe she'll have that whole no white after Labor Day rule
She
too.
wore this bedazzled leather jacket on set for us, and she was so rock and roll. And also, she does her own hair and makeup. I don't know if I told you that. Yeah, she comes camera ready.
Really?
She says she knows her face. She knows how she likes it. She doesn't want anyone else touching it.
There you go.
She does have this stylist who helps her. He's her creative director, I think is what we call him. And he showed up in this fringe jacket. He is a cowboy.
Oh, so not only she comes with it, but the crew comes with it
her
too.
entourage looks ready to go too.
How fun is that? It's just a requirement when you're rolling around with Dolly Parton. Just letting you guys know it's going to be a big night tonight, like we said. And be sure you're tagging us on Instagram. Send us those DMs. Add us on Twitter. We want to know what you guys want us to ask Dolly Parton as well. This is a huge night in music. I can't wait to see Katy Perry walk by, Pink, Chris Stapleton. I keep saying Chris Stapleton. Guys, it's just my favorite song right now is
Roxy
Tennessee
likes
Whiskey.
Chris
I can't help it. It's just my favorite
He's
song.
performing in LA this weekend. Like,
So you got tickets? You got the hookup?
He's actually performing, I think, on Grammy night. So
you got tickets? You got the hookup? You're going to be covering the Grammys,
you're
so
trying
I can
to go backstage.
Well, yeah, you never know. You never know. Other big people that are going to be coming out tonight. First ever country concert for me was Garth Brooks. And Garth Brooks is going to be here tonight with his wife, Trisha Yearwood, who I absolutely love, all of her kitchenware and all of just everything that she does. So it's going to be a big one.
I think Margot.
Margot.
Come on.
Hey.
How cute do you look?
You look absolutely. I did it big for Dolly, and I see that you did as well.
You've got to go big for Dolly.
Yes. Now,
It's true.
How has she inspired you in your career, in your music, and life in general?
Dolly has been really a voice for women's rights, I think, since 9 to 5 came out, and even before that, when she left the Porter Wagner show to do her own thing, and she wasn't going to be held down. She went higher than anybody ever thought was possible.
Can you imagine what's going through everybody's mind right now, having to be able to be in front of her, sing in front of her, perform in front of her? What's going through your mind?
I'm a little freaked out, but I am so thrilled because I've had so many almost meeting Dolly moments. And so this is the first time that I hope I get to meet her, and I just hope I do her justice singing her songs.
Oh my God.
You have a big weekend ahead too. You're nominated for a Grammy, or yes?
Yes.
Big
yes.
Grammy?
Yeah, I am.
Do you have a speech ready, or how do you prep, or how do you try to calm the nerves? Is it all at once?
No, I don't have a speech ready. I don't have any anticipations that I will win, but I am here for the gift bag, and I am just here for the experience.
I love it. I love the honesty just now.
You know,
I'm here for the swag.
I
like
like to
swag
keep
bag.
my expectations low, so I'm never disappointed. But
Can I ask you a real girl-to-girl question? How has fittings been right now, given your beautiful state?
it has been at times challenging, but it's also been really fun because I'm a lot more curvy than usual. So I've been trying to really embrace that. And yeah, my dress for the Grammys, I got custom made by a girl named Kimberly Parker, and we're really accentuating what I have to offer right now that hasn't been there before. So.
So are you waiting for some good luck vibes, and are you wanting Dolly to rub on the belly tonight?
Oh my gosh, I hope she does.
Just stick it.
I might cry.
Like, excuse me, because that's when you throw in a pregnant woman coming through moment right now.
Right, exactly.
Milk it.
Well, Margot, thank you so much for stopping. We love chatting with you. Have fun tonight,
Have
and good luck
fun.
on Sunday.
Good luck with everything. Thank you so much. I would totally be milking the pregnant woman coming through right now.
That was a
situation if
great
Dolly-
maternity dress. If it was
Why
even
not?
maternity, by the way, she looked adorable.
She looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even. I had to keep on looking. I'm like, am I sure? Is that sure? Yeah, that's okay. Because you never really know. You got to tread lightly when you're asking those type of questions. But could you imagine having Dolly Parton rub
Bless
on
your
your
child. Yes, that is a big moment.
Instant middle name Dolly, first name Dolly if it's a girl, middle name Dolly if it's a boy. Regardless.
How
Can you
cool
name a
though?
boy
Her
Dolly?
baby will be in all her Grammy photos.
Technically.
So cool to look back on.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome, guys. It's such going to be a big night tonight. And as we said, we have stars
I see
coming.
Casey Musgraves.
Oh, already?
A couple feet away.
Oh, hey, there we go. So many people.
Oh, we see Dolly. We just saw Dolly.
I think that was Dolly. Yeah, I had a glimpse of the hair. Oh my gosh. I hope she likes my ponytail. This is going to be a moment, guys. That's going to go viral. I'm telling you right now. And you've already met her, so she's going to recognize you.
I don't think so. She'll do a good job pretending because that is how Dolly is. She's
very class act all the way.
Yeah.
Such a big night. Am I tripping, or is that Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood? Oh, hey, Neil.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
Well, you're not busy this weekend, are you?
No, it's kind of quiet. Just a little chill, laid back.
A little party going on.
Exactly right.
Tell us about honoring Dolly tonight. Why is she so deserving, aside from the obvious?
Well, MusiCares is an organization that gives back to music people who are in times of need and even saves lives. When you think about Dolly's generosity and her philanthropy and her charity, of course the music is unbelievable, and she's such a force of nature, so we're so thrilled to be able to honor her tonight.
And MusiCares, which, by the way, we have to tell you, is such a great organization. Everybody's been just talking so much about it. And again, honoring the woman, Dolly Parton. And I have to give you kudos because this year, hey, the Academy's stepping up and showcasing women. It's the year of the women.
Which is a wonderful thing to do, and we're very proud to do it.
Well, we can't wait to see tonight. The program looks amazing. The lineup is incredible. And good luck the rest of the weekend,
Thank
too.
you.
You have a big weekend, sir.
Don't get stressed out on your Super Bowl weekend.
Not at all. It's all good.
So good to see you.
Thanks for
Thank you so
covering.
much.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Just the press of the Academy, you know, that's just how
Can
it rolls.
I say I'm freaking out because we are so close to Casey Musgraves right now.
She looks
and
absolutely
she looks
gorgeous.
like a golden goddess.
She does look like she looks like an Oscar. That's probably where she's at. And like I said, we're so close to Casey. We're so close to Dolly.
Yes,
we're so
there's
close
a lot
to Garth
going
Brooks.
on. We don't know what to do.
Going on. But that's what happens when you're coming to the tier end of the carpet. I told you it was going to
Yes,
be chaotic,
yes, you did.
but we're used to this. It's going to be happening right now. Casey looks absolutely amazing. Everybody has been looking absolutely amazing. And like you said, the woman of the hour, Dolly Parton, is going to be right here. And I might freak out. I might freak out because I haven't been near her.
I think that's okay. I hope she touches your hair.
I'm gonna let her take this ponytail because honestly, it's stressing me out right now. It's stressing me out. But having Neil here also to talk about the night and MusiCares, which is such an important organization, and like we said, it saves lives. If you don't know about MusiCares and the foundation, you definitely have to do your research and look up, especially if you're a up-and-coming new artist and you want that help and you want the support, because that's what they do and that's what they provide.
Absolutely. And I think everyone's bringing their A game tonight too. I mean, to perform in front of Dolly, got to be dressed to the nines, your voice has to be on point, everything has to be perfect, right?
I would have to be drunk. I would have to be drunk in order to be able to sing in front of Dolly Parton because I would be way too nervous. But what would you sing if you got to choose a Dolly Parton song?
I think Jolene is the best song. I mean, who doesn't do that at karaoke?
Yeah. No, I think 9 to 5 would definitely be my go-to.
Yes.
Only because I would only probably say 9 to 5 over and over again. And we just saw.
Oh, I think we're getting Dolly.
Oh, we getting Dolly. Oh,
Dolly
Wait,
Parton.
are you kidding me?
Woman
Didn't
of
I
the
say
hour.
white? I said
You
white.
did. She
I did say
predicted you would wear
I
white.
guess.
Well, yeah, well, I like white. I just always feel like light and airy in white.
You look absolutely amazing, Dolly.
Everyone is out to honor you tonight.
They are.
Your big night. How does this feel?
Well, it feels great. I'm very honored to be the Music Care Person of the Year. It's for a wonderful cause, but to hear all these wonderful people, artists singing my songs is just going to be incredible. Very touching and moving, I'm sure.
I mean, what do you tell artists that's going to be performing your songs that are so close to your heart? I told everybody they must have a shot of whiskey or a shot of something back there to calm their nerves. But have people been kind of jittery to come up to you and they're like, we hope we do you justice?
I haven't seen the artists yet. Actually, I don't even know who all the people are that's on. I just found out some of the folks that are on that I didn't know was here. So I'm just excited to sit back and listen and watch them and just cry my eyes out, probably.
Your goddaughter, Miley Lowe, how amazing is it to have her here tonight to honor you? I mean, that's such a special moment for both of you, right?
Well, I love Miley, and we've done a lot of things together, so it wouldn't be right for me to be honored at a big deal like this and not have my Miley. Yeah.
I just can't wait. And it's Sunday. I mean, it's just not tonight. It's Sunday also. You have such a big weekend. Can you give us a little bit of what's going to be happening Sunday on that Grammy stage for you?
Well, yes. Actually, I'm going to be singing with Miley on the Grammys, along with Katy Perry and Casey Musgrave. And we've got Maren Morse singing with Miley and me on something. And Little Big Town is going to join us, too. So we got a lot of special things on that as well.
Well, Dolly, you're being pulled away. Thank you for
okay,
stopping
well,
and joining
thank you.
me.
All right. See you later.
It's good to see you. I didn't get to ask her about my ponytail. What is that?
Hey,
Casey.
Looking like a golden goddess.
You look absolutely amazing.
Let's bring you closer to our audience. We're live right now.
Hello, everyone. Hi, world.
So, yeah, Dolly's right there.
I can't deal. I can't deal. No, she's amazing. She means everything to me as far as her brains, her wit, her humor, her idea of who she is and how she's made zero apologies about that over time. She's always been an LGBTQ advocate long before it was ever even a thing. So she's a queen in many ways, and I think we all look up to her mostly for her brain, but also her heart. She has a beautiful heart. She's a very kind person. She's very present when you're talking to her, and it's cool to see that, like, you know, literal decades of fame and everything you could possibly ever achieve hasn't changed someone, you know? She's still right there next to you. She's just, yeah, she's awesome.
You have a huge weekend ahead of you. You're nominated for so many Grammys. Are you freaking out a little, or does it feel okay?
It feels okay currently. Maybe ask me like tomorrow.
You'll take some shots. It's okay.
Yeah, probably.
What's your go-to drink to calm the nerves?
I love a tequila on the rocks with a little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon.
Very specific.
It's a specific tequila. It's Herradura Ultra Añejo, and I never say Herradura Ultra Añejo. I can't, y'all don't make fun of me. Trying to learn my Spanish. Shut up.
Añejo.
Whatever.
You got it.
Anyways, well, that on the rocks. Don't laugh.
You're like, anyways, that on the rock.
That with lime and lemon. Anyway.
I love it. Well, you have a big night, and hopefully you get lots of that tequila, so you can have a lot of fun, but we're all rooting for you this weekend. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Have fun tonight. You look absolutely gorgeous, by the way.
Fun, y'all.
Can you
It's
tease
like,
your
you
look
can
for
like
Sunday
play.
for us?
You can play.
Is it going to be
It's
similar?
totally different than this.
Okay.
Pantsuit?
I'm just wearing a big white t-shirt. Probably.
That's how I would roll up.
Yeah.
Everybody.
All right,
Thank you,
bye,
Casey. You look great. Absolutely amazing. So much fun. I love that she's a tequila girl. That's kind of like.
That I am too.
We used to
Are you
share
too?
a few tequila shots.
Thirsty Thursday.
Thursdays on Chatter used to be quite a night or quite a thing. It was a thing.
Isn't it so cool to see Casey gush over Dolly when Casey is kind of the queen herself right now in country?
She is. I'm mad that Dolly didn't take my ponytail with her. Sorry.
She appreciated your look.
She appreciated it. No, but you're right. I mean, and it's cool to see fans
yes.
like us and
the
fellow
names turn into
artists.
fans.
Yeah, you know, just gush over her because I mean, guys, she's been in all of our living rooms. She's been a part of all of us growing up, and you can't help but not fan out a little bit when it's Dolly Parton that we're talking about.
Absolutely. And she's so humble. I mean, she was like, just go on stage, have a good time.
Right.
I'm just here.
No
to enjoy
pressure.
it.
No pressure whatsoever. I would.
I have to say, I'm very impressed. She wore white. You predicted it.
Can I say, I can't believe that happened. I was so excited, and I wanted to be like, well, she was standing right there, but I was like, choo!
We need to have you pick like lottery numbers and.
If only I could do that for myself, though. If only I could do that for myself, that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, absolutely amazing night, amazing tribute to be able to honor such a great and incredible woman.
I see Garth and Trisha next to us.
But you
Power
know-
couple. They're solid.
Thunder Rolls got me through junior high. I'm just saying. So I know this is going
I
to be
chatted with
an absolute
Trisha
moment.
on Monday morning, and she told me that they recently had kind of a date night at McDonald's eating their everything bacon menu. You know how they're doing it for like a month or something?
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of what you want from Trisha and Garth, right?
Yeah, and I want to know, how did she have a cheat day to not be able to cook in that kitchen? Because she throws down. If I were Garth, I'd be like, no, you're not allowed to never ever cook. You have to cook forever. You know somebody else's wife that is like that too? Pauletta, Denzel Washington's wife.
Really? I didn't
Pauletta
know
Washington
that.
is a great cook, and Denzel does not let her not cook. They're not allowed to have a chef because she can cook. So I wonder if Garth has the same rules laying down at his house
I also think they actually invited some fans to go to their house to eat their cooking.
Where was I?
Yeah.
And why wasn't I
We
invited?
gotta enter that contest next time.
Does she not know that I DVR her show? Like, this is a serious thing right now. This is gonna be a fun night, though. And they're right there. We're just waiting for moments for Garth. Garth wearing an amazing cowboy hat, as he always does, of course. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen more Dolly costumes. We've seen a few tonight. We've seen a few odes to Dolly, but I'm surprised we haven't seen more of them. Yeah.
Ooh, we have Garth and Trisha coming.
Garth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live right now, Garth.
You guys.
Sorry,
We've been
hey,
waiting for
I'm Roxy
you.
Diaz, and I'm your biggest fan in the whole entire world. Hi, Trish. It's good to see you.
See ya, Trisha. We just talked on Monday morning.
Melody, good to see you in person. So, the woman of the hour, Dolly Parton. I mean, really, what is there not to say about Dolly?
She's the most amazing, coolest person on the planet, really seriously, and everybody loves Dolly, and she's classy, and you don't have enough time for all the things I want to say about her.
Now, we were just talking about your amazing cooking, but Dolly's also an incredible cook.
Have y'all ever shared recipes?
Yeah, we've talked food, and I really want to get her on my show because she and her sister cook a lot together. And my sister do, so I'm working on it. Okay. I'm not going to bug her about it tonight. She's got some other things going on, but I'll be stalking her.
What are some Southern staples you would whip up with Dolly?
Well, I heard she makes a really amazing chicken and dumpling, is what I heard. The word on the street is. So I would ask her about that because I've got a pretty good one too. I'd like to compare notes.
Okay. Would you give your honest, are you ready to battle it out and be the judge on the best chicken and dumplings recipe?
I don't know, to be in between Trisha and Dolly, if somebody's got two, I'll take that.
And tonight, I mean, it's just a big night for country music as well, but to be able to honor Dolly. But how is it to be amongst friends? Because I feel like the country genre category, it is such a family. It's like a family reunion every time you get together.
It is, but what I love about this is you see artists from all walks of music who are joining forces because it shows Dolly's how big she is and how much everybody loves her. So I love that we're seeing our friends that we know in country music, but also you're seeing artists from every genre represent and really love Dolly, and I think that's cool for country music too.
And you guys just celebrated 13 years of marriage?
Thank you for doing that.
Okay, what does Valentine's Day look like after 13 years of marriage? It's coming up, you know.
We're kind of one of those people that Valentine's Day is every day if you're married to this woman.
Oh,
so you
Garth. guys.
You do whatever it takes to get to stay Mr. Yearwood. So we're enjoying it. She's going to be working this Valentine's Day. So as a good husband, I'm going to be right there beside her, being arm candy, pretty much.
I do have a question for you because Denzel Washington talks about how he does not let Pauletta have a chef or not cook. Same rules apply, but I heard you guys had a McDonald's night recently too.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes. She works all the time, so any chance to give her that break. And then what you probably don't know, and just try and keep this, because I try to be modest, I'm the cook in the family.
Okay.
And so
it should be your kitchenware line.
Trust me, when she comes home, I'm always cooking.
He makes a sandwich, he takes a photo of it, and he's so proud. And I'm like, that's great,
Aw.
honey.
Nobody makes a sandwich like you, Garth.
Nobody does, honey. You're the best.
Well, we love you guys. Thank
you
for
guys so
stopping.
much. Have fun. Have a great night. Oh, it's so great to see you. Thank you so much. Great to see her. Absolutely amazing woman, Trish Yearwood. And again, Garth Brooks also. How humble that he takes her last name. Yeah, not many guys do that.
She was actually telling me she's more introverted. He's very much an extrovert, and he pushes her in the studio to really go for it. And I love that support system that they have with each other.
Yeah, I
That's
love
why
it.
it works, right?
And who knew that Garth Brooks makes a mean sandwich? I wonder if it's a grilled cheese or a ham sandwich, or we didn't get a chance to ask him, but I bet you there's something with cheese on it. Cheese and a little whiskey on the side.
All right, if you were judging Dolly and Trisha's dumplings, I mean, you have to give it to Dolly just out of principle, right?
I mean, it would be hard. I would probably.
You love Trisha.
I do love
You're
Trisha.
so stumped right now. You don't know what to do.
Because she can still hear me. She's right behind me, so I do want to be invited to the dinners. So no, I don't know. That would be a hard one. That would be a hard one, Melody Chu. What about you? What would you do?
I am not getting involved in this fight. I'm just gonna eat all the dumplings.
Eat all the dumplings. That's all you could do. Well, it's a big night, and like we said, we're celebrating the woman, the icon, Dolly Parton. I mean, it's just amazing, and you want to have stories and conversations with everybody, because these are really genuinely her friends that are coming here to the red carpet tonight too.
I see the Cyruses just a few feet away. We see Miley, Tish, Billy Ray, the whole family's here.
This is going to be. Is the hubby here too? Did we see the hubby? Did we see Liam here? Is Liam here? This is going to be quite a night. That's going to be happening right now. The stars have been lining up. We still have to see Katy Perry. Yes. We still have Pink. Do you want me to say his name? Because I was going to say his name. Chris Stapleton. You know, he's going to be here too. So it's just a big. I'm already in heaven. And I have to honestly say, I probably know this much about country music, but after tonight, I know
so much.
I know so much.
You're gonna go home and listen to all this.
But I'm a
now.
fan. I'm a huge fan, and it's like this much of a fan has turned into this much of a fan, and what a night to be. What were you thinking when Dolly was standing right? I mean, again, you've been by her.
No. I still go blank. It's Dolly.
Yeah, it's Dolly.
But she is so nice, right?
Yeah, she was absolutely incredible. I think I'm still floating right now, and there goes.
Might be coming in.
Oh, well, there we go. Hey guys, hey Miley, how are you?
Your mom and dad want
Everybody, come on up. Family.
Everyone's matching. Was that intentional?
Well, we kind of. Can I take credit for styling you?
Oh, please.
Dad's wearing Valentino. You know, I had to style Dad, but he's always got his own style. You know, he's got his own jewelry. That's where I get it. We just. More is actually from my dad more than even my mom.
Okay, I have to. You look absolutely amazing.
Ask me who makes it because I can't pronounce it.
Okay, I was gonna ask you actually if you borrowed it from Dolly. Is this one of her pieces?
I didn't borrow it, but I'm doing islands in the stream tonight, so I have this banana leaf. You know, it's a little kind of island tropical moment.
I love it.
Yes.
Now, Godmother is kind of a big deal. The whole family's out to honor her. What's that moment going to be like for you? That's so special, right?
I'm just looking forward to listening to all her songs tonight and not having to listen to anything else. I don't know. I listened to a station the other day called Dolly Radio, and they started playing other artists, and I thought, no, I only want to listen to Dolly when I'm listening to Dolly Radio. So tonight, it's all Dolly songs.
Have you ever gotten nervous, even you trying to belt out one of her songs with her right in front of you? Is she super, super judgmental and critical? I guess both of you guys have had that moment.
She's the most unjudgmental person, I think, in the world.
What does it sound better, with a little bit of whiskey or without a little bit of whiskey?
With a little bit of a lot of it.
Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. Have fun tonight. Thank you so much. It has to be quick because so many people are trying to pull them. Of course, everybody's trying to talk to the Cyruses right now. But again, what a great moment. Miley gets to honor her godmother.
That is not what I thought she was going to be wearing, by the way. The whole family's in black. I don't know if you guys saw, but
They are.
Tish, Villeray, Miley, they're all in black. A lot of sequins, though.
But she had purple eyeshadow.
Yes, yes.
We still had a pop of color.
And a lot of bling on her hands.
A lot of bling, which diamonds are a girl's best friend. And I think Dolly likes diamonds too. So I say that. But what, again, I mean, family, holding down and celebrating family, which is absolutely amazing. An amazing night tonight.
And you know, they go way back to Hannah Montana. I think Dolly Parton was on that show. And that's really, we've seen Miley grow up, and I think it's probably really touching for Dolly to see Miley all grown up, married, starting her life too. I mean,
yeah, we didn't get to touch on that. They took her away right when we were gonna be like, hey, how about that? Nope, she had to go. So
which one of those is your wedding band?
Which
all
one?
20 of those rings.
We should have took a closer look at that hand, and we didn't. Again, lots of people go. I think I see pink. You saw it, and I saw it. I was like, I think we see
both
pink.
our eyes lit up.
And yeah, you can't help but to get excited. Once again, Pink, who just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She's had a big few weeks by herself. I mean, this is absolutely a big night, an amazing night, celebrating Dolly Parton, and I don't know. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. And this is like the pre-warm up to the Grammys, because we still have Sunday.
It really hit me too that so many women are here tonight honoring Dolly, and that is so special.
It is special. I wonder what's that one go-to Dolly song that Pink loves. And when you think about Dolly,
we have to find that out.
And being a strong woman, Pink also exudes that for so many women. So many women.
And she's outspoken, she sticks up for the underdog, and I think that's kind of Dolly too.
Yeah,
right?
always has been. So again, still many more people to come on this red carpet. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us and watching as I keep looking down the carpet. Pink is just minutes away from us. It's just a surreal night.
Yeah, I mean, we're waiting for Katy Perry too. We haven't seen her yet.
Perry. Yeah, Katy Perry.
Who else are we? Vince Gill. I haven't seen him quite yet.
Okay, I won't say his name again.
Chris Stapleton, I'll say it for you.
Many more people coming by. I'm surprised that Dolly came as early as she did too.
I told you, she's early. Early's on time for Dolly.
Early is on time for Dolly as well.
She is in and out. She gets it done. I mean, I have never seen someone get through a cover shoot in maybe an hour and a half. Well, it usually takes 6-7 hours.
I mean, when you hear about a woman who writes 6 songs in 1 hour, like gets through, I mean, it's like you just don't make artists to that caliber like that anymore.
I have to stop because that screaming is so loud, and that has to be the Cyruses, right?
It is
you
the
bring out the whole
Cyruses.
family, and that's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happened. I don't know if you guys can hear us.
The photographers are going nuts.
It's insane right now, and that's just what you want, insanity this entire weekend. This is just the beginning of all the carpets that we're going to be covering this weekend. I'm going to look over to my left again, and I think that we're going to be getting Pink any minute right now. Going
Pink.
live. Hey, Pink, yes.
Come on in.
We were just you've had a crazy week.
Yes, it's been crazy.
Do you like your placement of where you're starring?
I'm next to The Rock and Jackie Chan, I do.
Love it.
You had the whole family out.
Yes.
What is that moment like? It's pretty iconic, right? To be able to share it with your kids.
Oh, that's the part that makes it amazing. My whole family was there. Unfortunately, I thought no one was looking when I wiped Jameson's snot on the carpet.
No. Keeping it real.
It's okay. You're being a mom moment. Dolly Parton. We were just saying, we think of strong women. Dolly's up there, but Pink, you're up there too. But what does she mean to like a strong woman like you?
Legend. Steel Magnolias is my favorite movie ever. I get to sing the best song tonight, Jolene. She's genre hopping, smart ass, funny, focused legend. She's a goddess. I love her so much.
Do you have a Dollyism that is kind of a go-to for you?
Not really.
Just kind of the head to toe.
She's just amazing. I love her. I think my favorite quote of hers is, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap."
Yes.
Yeah, and that would be it. What's your go-to Dolly song besides Jolene that you get to belt out tonight? But do you have any forms?
I Will Always Love You. When I was a little girl, I would do that a lot. And then 9 to 5, I guess, is going to be my mom's. My mom may get up and dance to that.
There you go. They're pulling you away from us because I know everybody wants to talk to you. Pink, you look.
My daughter's hangry.
There you go. Keeping it real. Thank you so much, Pink. Congratulations once again. Such a big night. And my ponytail's getting caught everywhere. But we got to wrap. We did. So many people left to talk to. We still had so many. I'm so mad that we didn't get to finish tonight. But we have to say goodbye, guys, because we have to go inside and enjoy the show.
Yeah. Well, who was your favorite tonight?
Dolly Parton. I mean, I can screen grab that picture, that video, and put it in my house
I
now.
think our producer Jessica may have snapped 100 photos
Yeah,
for you.
that
It might be okay.
I am going to Instagram that a little later on. That's what happened. What about you?
Okay, aside from Dolly, I don't know. Everyone was great. Casey Musgraves has me starstruck.
That's
Pink is
awesome.
Also an icon.
So
in
cool.
herself. Miley, I mean.
Awesome, laid back. She's like, hey, I love how Miley is just like, hey, what up? How you doing? Just that's Miley Cyrus for you. But guys, like we said, People's gonna be covering red carpets all weekend long. It is Grammy weekend. Los Angeles is hot. It is buzzing. The stars are out, and we are here to cover it for you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, so
and we gotta head in though. We
gotta
gotta
head in. Tomorrow, be sure you stay tuned because we're gonna be covering the Clive Davis party, another star-studded event. We'll be live on the red carpet. So until then, I'm Roxy Diaz, Melody Chu. We'll see you tomorrow night, guys.
Bye.